Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another Walking Dead Survivor stream here on Lily's YouTube channel. For this episode, we're going to talk about tides this week. It was a nightmare. It really was. So the problem was multiple things happened, obviously, in the last like 24 to 36 hours in the game, which is basically you had it be announced that obviously we were having stuff happen where they were going to be doing the updates for everybody for the upcoming seasons, which for some reason I thought we were in season 6 last go, but I think we were in season 7 is what it was, because I noticed with this one it did take us to season 8, that's what it is, which is the here we go again thing is what it is or whatever. And I'm thinking now that okay, because last time it was Carolyn Harper and that Tobias guy. So yeah, that would have been season 7 then. So yeah, so season 8 is the Neek, like basically Ruthless Negan coming in there and stuff like that, where it's the here we go again thing is what it is. But it's also season 8 is also where they drop Dwight, called Arms Dwight, and then Vengeful Governor is what it is there, and those both came online last night. I believe was what it was for the thing. The thing that really pissed me off though was twofold actually, and it's basically you had them do the stuff or whatever the case be for the and I had already gotten my shit done this morning for I think it was almost like 34 million or whatever it was there of the 41 million I needed for the things. And then it turned around again, and after the forced maintenance, they basically reset everything again. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like I literally just did this shit like 4 hours ago. And then as it was, because of maintenance and stuff, this morning in the main region, they actually screwed us over out of the dog stuff then. But it was weird though, because I think it was only some regions that got fucked over on that, because I noticed there was about 10 people that were able to get the 110 or whatever it was there. And I was like, well, wait, we don't have that. What the hell's going on here? Is what it is, dude. So yeah, it was very strange. And it was the same thing with 233 region as well for my secondary region. There's what it is, because it was just a big, giant clusterfuck essentially what it was there. And one thing that did piss me off though, and I think this is probably why I'm going to leave 233 after this season. I'm only going to be here for a season, what it is then, because it's like it basically it's people showing that they're just scumbags, honestly. Because you would think if you want to be doing better in things, you would actually, I don't know, have the other people that are in your region that you could actually help and give your buffs to and stuff like that, and give your what am I thinking now? Like basically come and help them out or whatever during the Tides events, that you would actually do that. But no, nobody came. It was all just me. It was me just sitting there, with my thumb up my ass at that point, trying to get ahead and stuff like that. And it's like, oh yeah, go fuck yourself kind of thing is what it is. So the fact that that was going on, and the fact that nobody really seemed to give a fuck, and it wasn't just that. Obviously, it was other stuff too. And I think it was more to the fact that you had people who didn't bother setting the Tides thing when I went to sleep this morning at, I think it was around 7 a.m., give or take. And yet then all of a sudden I woke up at like 10 or 11, and Tides had apparently already happened in the next couple hours then. So I don't know if it was an R5 or an R4, who the fuck it was that came up in there and was like, okay, oops, we didn't do Tides yet. Like, here, let me set this shit real quick in the next 15 minutes or some shit. Because if I had known that, I would never have my fucking dudes out to go gather at the time. Because, yeah, they totally fucked me over when it came to gathering stuff, dude. I never got a chance. I was out having my gathering stuff done, and the only thing that ended up being back in time was my F5 that was like a do nothing basically at that point. And it got defeated in both the first and second rounds then. And so, yeah, I got totally fucked over what it was then. Now, granted, that being said, overall, though, I did end up getting some good shit, though, when it came to And the only thing I do like about 233 now is that there's a lot of people that are going after like Negan boxes and like other stuff like that in a fair amount of succession is what is there. So I am actually getting like some stuff there is what it is. But at the same time, it's like, the problem is though, if I don't get those in time, obviously in that hour while they're doing them, because I'm not online or whatever the case be, then I just get fucked over entirely is what it is there. So it's whatever. But yeah, I've gotten a couple extra Negan fragments because of that. But it's nothing different though than the amount that I was getting in my old region of $239 then. So it's basically the same amount, maybe a little bit less even. But yeah, I think honestly, depending on how the season goes, and I think I technically have to be here through 8x2 if I'm not mistaken. So basically, what my plan is, which should be roughly I think 90 days or so, that I'd have to be with these people. Is what it is there. So depending on how these things go, I just got 560 actually for the rubies and stuff out of the one box there. So that's good. Got enough to get my stuff done as what it is now on. But yeah, so as long as I can get, it depends if I can coalesce with these people in the next like 3 months, essentially, depending on how long these seasons take, obviously, because I think it'll be 60 days, give or take, for the current one that's coming up for season 8. And I think it should be, I don't think they'll have a cross-region relocation between 8 and 8X is what it is then. So I have to basically stay with these people for another at least 30 days after that. Then is what it is. So if I can be here for 90 days and like I said, make some friends or, be better with the people, whatever the case is, then I'll stick around it. But if I don't, then I hate to say it, I'm going to go back with the other folks that went to 242 as what it is then. Like, see if they're still there and be like, hey, just to let you guys know, like, yeah, it was a mistake for me to just leave you guys. I should have just came with you guys to begin with. And even probably let them know that for now is what it is, like in the next couple of days or something. Be like, hey, just let you guys know, like, I miss y'all, and I'm probably going to head to your way, whenever I can for the next region relocation is what it'll be then. So, because this is a big mistake coming here is what it was. So, and I think a lot of them knew that is what it was. And the thing was, it's like, I think my biggest gripe was, it was, I had been with these other people for so long, and it's like, what did they really ever do for me kind of thing is what it is. And it's like, looking back now, like, they were there for me, obviously. Like, they weren't, like, at least they would help me out anyway when it came to, having to do stuff is what it is there for the game. And, like, if I was not, online or whatever the case be, that they would have somebody usually back my ass up is what it is then for the Tides events and stuff like that. So I wouldn't, die immediately is what it is there. And they could also get, like, their points done too as well in the whole thing. So, yeah, it became a whole thing like that is what it is, man. So, I don't know. It is what it is, but at the same time, it's like, it just kind of sucks to know that, you're getting kind of fucked over is what it is right now by these people that are obviously not giving two shits about you is what it is right now. At least it seems like they're not anyway. And yeah, it's just very unfun. Although it was kind of the same way even in 141 now, because at least with 144, like, people used to come there and be like, oh yeah, we'll protect your ass whatever it is there if you're offline or something like that. As long as you like sent your deal there is what it was. But yeah, today they didn't do nothing, dude. Like, nobody did anything, and it was kind of the same way with 233 as well. Like, people just randomly set the shit for whatever then, and then it was, it just happened when because that's the thing. I woke up this afternoon because my cousin and the guy who was buying the place were out knocking the fucking wood enough to where I was like, oh Jesus Christ, dude, like, enough. And it was the hammering woke my ass up is what it was then, and I walked outside and was bullshit with them for like another hour or so, for the last hour or so is what it was now. Maybe 2 hours even. And yeah, this Scott guy's a good dude is what it is. We got to gun talk and showed him one of my ARs is what it was, and we were talking about the difference between, calibers and things like that. And he said he wants to build an AR in 5.7 is what it is at some point here, and we were talking about the Banshees and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, man. So I don't know. I've never shot 5.7, mostly because it's like, to me that I it's not really like, I don't really consider it a niche caliber at this point, but it's enough of a off-market caliber is the way I would call it, honestly, that because it's not manufactured the way other ones are, obviously, it's much harder to justify the price of it, obviously, because, comparing, like, I can get a box of 5.56 and stuff like that for, like, or actually, I guess technically, I think that comes in 40-round boxes, so, I can get, like, two, so, and then, of course, 5.56 is, like, usually 20-round packs is what it is there. And I can get, like, two boxes for 40 rounds together of 5.56 for, like, significant amount less than 5.7, and I'm talking about like at least like I could pretty much buy like at least I could probably buy like 60 to 80 rounds of ammo 5.56 for the amount that it takes by like one box of 40 in 5.7. So like that's the crazy part right there. And it's wild, man. But anyway, what the fuck was I saying then? Oh yeah. So anyway, So yeah, so basically I was talking to them about some stuff, and then we got into, just general bullshit is what it was then. And eventually it got to a point where we were just discussing like various politics stuff and whatnot, and like how screwed up the state is right now and how we can fix the state and stuff like that. And talked to the dude, and he was talking to his wife about, I guess, going to vote, and she's like, "Well, why would I vote? It's not like it's not like my vote counts anything like that, counts any way or shape or form or whatever it is for the, the main like federal stuff and stuff like that." And it's like, and unfortunately, that's the kind of mentality that people have that leads to stupid issues getting passed as it is then in the state and the country, because they don't want to go out there and spend the 5-10 minutes it takes to go vote or whatever the case be, to where their voice could matter is what it is at some point. So yeah, I think I talked him into death. Oh, I know for a fact I talked him into voting into against the stupid ballot issue then, and I think I actually talked him into getting his wife to jump in the race too as well and vote for this cycle is what it is then. So hopefully that works out well for all everybody involved then. But anyways, but yeah, the whole point of it is that it's fucking ridiculous when you think about it, because going back to what we've seen going on currently is what it is. In game here is what it is, though, is that you have various things happening in like a quick succession is what it is there. And then there's stuff is happening in like a different time period is what it is there. Specifically with, what is this one I'm in right now? I think we start this in like 6 days is what it is for the season opening then, for the current region, which sucks ass because it basically just, the thing that pisses me off is when they have our main like home region, which is season 1, obviously, is they need, when they're doing the game updates, they need to update the fucking the home region then with the same things as what it is. Like if you have like specifically if you have like level 34 stuff in the season regions, then you need to have level 34 stuff in the home regions is what it is. Like you need to have the same exact shit in both things. Like it doesn't need to be no level 31 crap is what it is, dude, because the problem with that is then you give us the Ricks, or if they're going to do that, then have the Rick thing automatically for the Rescue Rick events. Then if you're not going to have season regions open or whatever at the time, then automatically give us the 34 rewards is what it is then, because we would have got them done otherwise. So it fucks us out of those is what it is, those fragmentation, which is bullshit, because it's like that takes the free-to-play people like myself down even further when it comes to, not being able to get ahead versus the pay-to-win people. So, but yeah, as it is right now, I can only get 31 stuff right now, and so I'm basically going to miss out on 34 frags this week entirely, which is like quite a bit actually. It is, as soon as this fucking responds, I will tell you guys how it is right now. But yeah, the whole entire point is that we'll be starting like a new season as far as I'm aware in like a week or so, give or take. And then, sorry, I was looking at, I was looking at, my thing right now. I thought about tomorrow doing my pizza then that I was getting for a free pizza is what it is from the local pizza place is what it is here. But then I was like, okay, instead I'm going to go ahead and do it tonight then, because I'm kind of tired and I don't feel like making anything is what it is. And yeah, the estimated delivery time right now is 25 to 35 minutes, but I just put it in the bake like 5 minutes ago, so it was. So they should be done baking in maybe another 4 or 5 minutes, that'd be my guess. And probably on their way here would be my assumption after that then, maybe. So, but anyway, let's see. Yeah, the season region opens right now. It's 6 days from now. So, because we got the Rise of Tensions event. And I swear to God, when I looked at the thing earlier, it said something about the secondary one. It was supposed to be opening tonight or something. And I'm like, wait, what? That don't make any sense. So, yeah, very strange. But anyway, it's whatever. I don't know, man. But yeah, the thing that pisses me off, though, is when you have people doing all kinds of shady shit, though, and then not informing everybody else what the fuck they're doing is what it is there. And it's like, yeah, dude, like, just inform me, like, when the hell this thing is going to be, and I'll have my stuff home is what it is then. And I think that's what bothers me the most is, like, that nobody informed anybody about, like, hey, we're doing tides at, this time or whatever it is there. And then you just fucking set the clock is what it is all of a sudden. It's like, dude, like, my shit could have been home doing stuff and waiting for the fucking tide and at least got a couple hits back on, you know, the walkers and stuff and not just gotten fucked over as what it is then. So, like, that's what bothers me right there with those people is what it is there. And it's like, yeah, it's just very irritating in general. But again, I'm going to put up with it for at least a couple months anyway, for sure. But yeah, I think the way things are looking, though, I'm probably gonna jump seasons again. Then is what it is, or probably gonna jump regions again at some point. I'll just pay to fucking get out of here if I have to. Is what it is then. So whether that be $1, whether that be a couple dollars, whatever it is then. So yeah, it's fucking sucks ass, dude. Is what it is. So anyway, but yeah, it's the whole thing, man. Very infuriating for sure when it doesn't need to be. You know, not much I can say about that other than that, obviously, but yeah, one thing that did piss me off though was that, you know, going back to the maintenance thing today for the updates and shit for the season stuff is what it is here. So yeah, so I started doing the stuff before maintenance happened, obviously thinking like, okay, it's still going to be, you know, Stronger Survivor will still be, you know, enacted at that point. Oh, no. So basically I was at like I said, the one account was like 33, 34 million, whatever it was then. I come on this morning after maintenance happens and it's telling me it's back to 0 again. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? That being said, it already gave me my frags for that point, for that, the ones I already gotten for that day. But I had to go back and redo the whole thing then and get another, you know, both sets of what it is then. So yeah, it was a real pain in the dick, obviously. And totally uncool, man. So yeah, very, very fucking, how am I trying to say this now? Very fucking not cool, basically, is what it is. So anyway, trying to see what the hell is smelling right now. Yeah, I'm actually really pissed too, because if I had known that the mail had not gone today, or not mail, if I had known that the fuck, what am I trying to say now? If I had known that the okay, they just quality check my stuff right now. Oh, now they're saying 10 to 20 minutes for delivery. So yeah, sounds about right, give or take. So anyway, but yeah, so basically going back to what I was saying though, it was a whole situation there where they were basically like fucking me over and stuff, and then everybody else too for that matter, and then not even giving us a chance to like rebuild basically is what it is there. So it kind of sucked ass on that one. But in the long run, it actually worked out for everybody because we were able to get stuff done than what it is or whatever and get more fragmentation obviously from that. But yeah, like I said, it really does bother the hell out of me because, you know, it's stuff I want to do, obviously. What's interesting, too, by the way, is they're doing a 7 days of survival right now, and they're actually giving you, if you pay the $20 for the thing, you're actually getting enough axles overall to get them right away is what it is there. Otherwise, you're getting half an axle. And by that, I mean you're getting, for day 4, you're getting 10 frags, and for day 7, you're getting 15 frags. But if you're paying the money for the actual 7-day pass or whatever, on day 3, you're getting another 10 frags for axle, and on day 7, you're getting another 15 frags for axle. So you're technically getting enough to actually unlock the character completely is what it is there. Versus people like me that don't have that right now, are not going to pay. I'm not going to pay that $20 is what it is, because fuck that noise. That is way too much money for that. I'm not paying $20 to unlock fucking character is what it is, especially when I can get that guy at some point down the road is what it'll be then. I'm sure some people will, though, just because they can then take the frags to is what it is then or whatever. But yeah, for me, it's not worth it, honestly. So, but yeah, my plan right now is I will do what I need to do right there and get that done, and then figure it out after the fact is what it is. So, but other than that, though, that's where I'm at for the day, though, pretty much. And yeah, I just do what I need to do right now is what it is. So, let my shit go into the thing right now and start figuring out where I can send my guys for the time being for stuff right now. And hopefully I can find some different things to drop them out right now is what it is. But yeah, it's just very irritating in general to have to deal with the shit. And like I said, it pisses me off that we don't have, like I said, 34s in our main home region stuff when they're forcing us to do 34 events to get the rewards there. And it's like, if you're going to do that, dude, then give us the shit for free. Then is what it is for that week or whatever it's going to be. Then if you're not going to have the shit open for us to do the stuff, then otherwise. Because it's like, why even have that then? It's fucking stupid. So, yeah, because as right now we got, for the Rescue Rick right now, they have the thing for 34s, which are 21 of them right now. And you can't even get those now for this week. And that's bullshit because you got to defeat 5 level 34 higher Woodbury armies. And we don't have that in our fucking season, what is there. So you're getting 40, 60, 50, and 60 for that, but you're not able to get the fucking 34 so it is, though. So, yeah, very fucking irritating for sure. And just, like I said, it pisses me the hell off, honestly. Because it doesn't need to be that way. So, anywho. One thing I did notice, though, I thought was interesting. I don't know if it's because I noticed that all of my, all the excess... I had in these accounts was gone this morning when I was looking at it for the Season X stuff, and I noticed I had a lot more medals in the thing for my anvils and stuff like that. Not medals, but the anvils is what it was then. Like enough to build shit, which I thought was really weird. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like I wasn't sure what the hell happened there is what it was, but yeah, one thing I thought was very interesting, though, was that going back to that stuff, though, is, and this is actually something that pissed me off, though, if I know this shit was going to happen, I would have definitely done things differently, is what it is there. Because the anvils, I guess, it was the same thing there, with, like they did with the Strongest Survivor event, where it was, you were able to get the anvils and stuff before that, and able to get another set after the fact. And I guess they upped the set after the fact is what it was then. And it pissed me off because I didn't get that done on my one account, but I got it on my other accounts and stuff. But then everything's reset too, for that matter. So I spent all my fucking shit on 2 accounts then, thinking I was going to be good to go for the week or whatever. Now I got to redo that all again now is what it is then. Throughout the week is what it is. So yeah, my plan right now is to, whenever I get that money today, or get the coinage today for the upcoming duels for this reset here is what it is. I will simply then jump all my shit then over and then simply, go from there basically and do what I need to do there and eventually get all my, get double anvils in both the accounts as it is then. So that'll be fun and good times, obviously. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of, it does kind of suck ass when you think about it because it's like, you shouldn't have to go through all this hassle to get your goods what it is then. So. And it would have been nice to know that obviously beforehand because then I would have definitely grabbed my stuff in my 3rd account then. But I would have also at the same time, I would have never actually spent all my shit on the inventory of stuff then. I would have just got anvils and super glue only and then just did that twice as what it is then. So, but I didn't know it was going to be like that. So now I got fucked over on that one, what it is there. So it does kind of suck on that aspect of things. So anyway. I'm gonna check my my order right now for my food. See if it is heading my way right now. Oh, yep, looks like they are supposedly 3 minutes away right now. So, yep, they're definitely coming down slowly coming down the road area there. So, I need to put my shoes on then and get ready to run out there and grab my food. So, I will do that here momentarily as soon as I go through my things out here real quick to go gather for the day. But yeah, the Scott dude seems like a good guy, honestly. And he might be a potential ally in the future, honestly, for stuff when it comes to if the country doesn't fall, obviously, and we need some people to run for county commissioner's offices, stuff like that in the future. Then, if I do win that primary and then beat the incumbent stuff that is there in the elections and stuff in 26, then it might be something where come 27, it would be a recall on the other guys, and it will be, and then do what needs to be done at that point to have some allies in there that'll be then. So, because, you know, it is what it is, man. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go grab my food here because they are almost to my house right now. So I will go do that right now. Put my socks on so I can go run down to the thing here and grab the boxes anyway. Get my money here so I can go pay them in cash, obviously. Got my little can thing out here. All right. Yep, looks like they're crossing over. The little Domino's car thing is on my app right now. Looks like they're stopping at the four-way intersection right now. And there they go. Okay. So I should be seeing them come up here momentarily. I should be seeing the car pull into my driveway then pretty quick. I think that was them. I think they may have gone up the road like an idiot. Let me check just to make sure on that one. Yep, their dumbasses are going further up the street. It's like, no, this is the right address, you moron. Like, oh, are they backing the car up now? I think they're backing the car up now. Yeah, I see it slowly coming back, it looks like. I think they're trying to figure out where I'm at. It's like, dude, you literally just came here like a week and a half ago, like, or whatever the hell it was now. It's like, it shouldn't be that hard, brother. Like, figure it the fuck out, man. Yeah, I think they're pulling back up now. Oh, yeah, there. Yeah, one thing I don't like is like they're walking up to me with the shit without a fucking bag around it. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, are you people even bothering to put this in a bag, or is it just coming to me like room temp basically at this point, honestly? So, but anyway, is what it is, man. A couple more Canada Dries in the fridge here. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, though, it is what it is, but at the same time, it's, you know, kind of fucking frustrating, because for game stuff there, it's very fucking frustrating because of the fact you have people that should be communicating with each other, and it seems like they're not. And then you wonder why people get aggravated is what it is then. So, anyway. And then on top of everything else, I think, depending on who's in charge right now and what country they're in, obviously, daylight savings time might have fucked people up is what it is then. Because I know that there is some here in America, and that could be what it is, just that they got thrown off by both, you know, the maintenance things or whatever, and then on top of that, it's daylight savings time then, so it's like, yeah, you basically have a situation there where you're, you know, doubly fucked, essentially. That should be enough paper towels right now. Need to take some of this stuff and pat it down, because God knows I don't need the fucking extra shit. One thing that pisses me off about these people is that they put the garlic crap on the edges of my fucking food when they don't need to. Actually, it looks like they didn't do too much on this one. That's good. Go ahead and wipe what I can off of this bullshit before I grab all these slices then. There's only a little bit on that one. Not too much on that side either. Just a little bit here and there. Yeah, not too much. See, that's the problem. Some of these people are super heavy-handed with it. They'll like take the shaker thing and just dump fucking crazy amounts out. Because that's what they like, I think is what it is. So that's what they think everybody likes, apparently. Versus like other people will just do like a little dash, basically. And that's fine with me, honestly. But yeah. They could have cut this slightly better, though. Because the one slice here is quite literally just a little guy. Looks like it's not even fully cut either, for that matter. Take a knife and cut it again here or something. I think they didn't get through all the way for the pepperoni or something. There's what it is. I'm going to do a little slicer thing or something. Yeah, this thing's a teeny little guy. There it goes, probably breaking. Yeah, this is like the slice you feed your child. Right here. It's like you got a little toddler who wants to eat pizza for the first time. It's like, okay, here you go, buddy. Just go with the smallest slice possible. Because you know they're not probably going to finish it what it is. So, but yeah, it's just crazy. But yeah, anyway, so going back to what I was saying, though, about the game, though. So you have people basically, you know, not bothering to do anything, and then you have the game developers, and they did the maintenance. It reset everything for some retarded reason. So I don't know if they're going to give people compensation because of that alone or not, dude, because they really should, honestly, because especially, like, if you're paying to win and stuff, I'd be pissed if I was paying to win, and I had done a bunch of stuff to begin with this morning, and then found out I was back to zero then, because if they fuck those people over, dude, like, there's going to be hell to pay on that shit then for sure. So, but yeah, for the most part, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all, but yeah, that Scott guy was telling me, I guess one of his buddies does, I forget what he said, for work, like plumbing or something maybe. He had his van parked down by OSU's campus for the last X amount of time now, whatever it was there, and has come back to it at least 3 to 4 times now with the windows smashed out. And he was saying about how bad it's gotten down there now. And I already knew it was bad when I was living there in 2010, dude. So, I mean, hell, I got robbed in 2010 down that fucking place. Nobody knows, well, handful of people know that official story, but I'm never going to tell them the official story on that one because it's too embarrassing. But, yeah, just needless to say, I got robbed, is what it was. And that's what the official report says. It says robbery. So, there you go. But anyway, but yeah, going back to what I was saying though. Get rid of that fucking nasty plate. Put this one right here. Sure. Yeah. Nice little 3-biter. But yeah, Scott was telling me about his buddy that got his window smashed out a bunch of times. And that's what I was saying to him. I was like, you mean about all the assaults and stuff down there at the campus over the last few years from the Reddit posts and stuff? I was like, yeah, this is exactly why I've been trying to get the state house to basically pass campus carries what it is right now. And that's something I would definitely fight for in 25 for sure. Or at least get them to start, maybe get them to introduce legislation at the end of this year is what it is, and then do it next year is what it isn't or something. So, because honestly, I don't think there's enough time right now to get it to be introduced and then go all the way through the General Assembly and the fast pace is what it is there. Especially with that agency was still in power. So, but potentially next General Assembly, if it's Matt Hoffman speakership, it'd be a different story altogether then. And then depending on who goes into the Senate presidency as well on that one, it could be a totally different state house entirely, and state senate too for the matter. So, but yeah, that's what my about 14-month plan is right now. Because at some point next year, get them to do that right now. So, and truthfully, that one should be one of the kinds that gets enacted immediately is what it is then. So, but who knows if they'll do it or not, though. It depends what happens here. So, but anyway. So, yeah, so basically you got that stuff going on, and then, what else was I saying then? But yeah, going back to game stuff, though, it is, man, look at how greasy that fucking cheesy bread is, dude. That's the problem with this cheesy bread. It's so fucking greasy, dude. It's like, they really just need to put a fucking, they almost need to put a piece of parchment paper on top of this damn thing to suck up some of the grease is what it is then. And it rests there. So. That's another problem with this shit too, as well as it has all that garlic crap on the edges when it doesn't need to have that at all. That's what it is. So I'm gonna put that shit on the stuff, dude. Like, Jesus. Problem is this one, it kind of sticks more than it did the other side. So. Whatever. A bunch of little burn bits on those. It's a lot of cheese, though. But anyway. Yeah, got a bunch more shit on that. Wipe it off with my finger if I can. The thing is, it's not like I don't like the garlic seasoning. The issue is that I can't have it in my system is what it is there, because with the diverticulosis, if it's in my system, it'll mess up my stomach real bad is what it is there. So that's what becomes the issue is what it is. So anyway. But yeah, so the plan is right now is sometime tomorrow, after we go vote and everything like that. It'll be the guys will be out here again tomorrow then to finish up the rest of the garage, and then it'll be Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be able to get some stuff packed up and stuff like that throughout the house is what it is. And then the plan from there is come like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, somewhere in there, is going to be doing the rest of the back bedrooms. There's what it is, pulling everything out of there and start moving shit around and do what needs to be done to get everything done. That's what it is. So. And then eventually, a couple weeks from now, it'll be me moving out of here and getting my getting in my new place. Hopefully, by the end of the month, is what it'll be then. So, I need to get a refill on my prescription meds actually right now, or anything else though. So. But anyway, so yeah, so basically that's what's going on right now. And then, so yeah, going back to the thing, then I woke up this afternoon to finding out that we were doing our random ties event, and thankfully everybody else that was involved in it was able to pull it off then for us, because I ended up not getting a whole lot of it done, unfortunately. But a lot of other folks did real well. We were able to do real well overall. That's what it was. That's all that matters at the end of the day. I should totally do bacon cheesy bread on this thing. That'd be good. I've tried the pepperoni stuff one before. It's not that great. But like bacon top shit would be good though. I like some of that cheese stick is what it is. For the internals. Kind of tastes like cheese stick. So, but yeah, so basically, did okay though. For the mains, they'll do pretty good for the mains. Did okay in the secondary region, even though I got kicked out. Both things what is there. Which, like I said, had I been given a heads up of exactly around what time we were going to have the stuff, then I would have had both my F1 and F2 there is what it is. And they could have at least taken me to like 3 or 4 and then. But unfortunately, I just got railroaded because of people being stupid. So. And then my Barton helped me out was what was them. But. Yeah, if it's going to keep being like that, it's like not even worth it then, is what it is. So. On that note, the reset has happened, so because it used to be 8, now it's at 7. So that's the only thing that bothers the hell out of me right now. The daylight savings time shit is that it's knocked us back an hour now. So I really fucking hate daylight savings time, dude, because it throws you off, dude. Although I think it's more the fallback, or yeah, it's a spring ahead thing is what it is there. That messes people up more. I know it's one of those two. I think it's a spring ahead one. It throws off people's sleep like crazy because they got to get like 1 hour earlier is what it is, and whatever the case be now. And they get 1 hour less sleep is what it is. And it's within like a few days of that whole thing changing over then. you have an increase in car accidents and stuff like that all the time then. And then plus it sucks because, like here, you know, we were fine. And then it was like 6:30, 7 o'clock was when it was getting dark around here then. And now it's fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock now. It's getting dark around here. So it's like, what the hell, man? So, yeah. But that being said, I did get a fuckload of extra stuff though for this go around now. When it comes to the season, so it worked out well then. Ooh, nice. We got hell on right now. First time I've done a 5 in fucking forever, dude. So that's cool. So let me go ahead and grab my stuff here, is what it is, and do what I need to do for this. Set my guys in there and start slapping around other shit, is what it is. Man. Excuse me. That's bad news. Yeah, I'll probably do the other ones then too as well. Do up to the rares if I can here. But yeah, it's a whole thing, man. So anyway, but yeah, what's nice is I was able to get all my stuff on. I fucked up though completely on 2 of my accounts this morning. I completely forgot how close my my dude was for the that Patrick guy that was brought into the store a couple of seasons back. Now is what it was, and ended up buying over on him because I could have had, I think it was 4 more universal fragments on both those accounts. If I had thought better of it, or I could have even gotten a pack of dogs or something like that's what it was then. But I completely fucked up and forgot and just, yeah, wasn't even thinking about it and ended up screwing myself out of a few more things then by accident. So it is what it is, man. It happens. So I guess next time I have to worry about that, but at least now I know not to buy the Patricks at all anymore is what it is, because I got the full 5 stars what it is now, so that's all that really matters at the end of the day. And like I said, it's a whole situation all the way around then. So, but what's nice is I can now do what I need to do. Did I not? Okay. I was going to say, did I not beat that? What the fuck? I totally realized I did, yeah. It just happens to be, it takes 2 people to do 5% is what it is there. So, it takes so many people to break it off. That's what it is. So, anyway. Fuck was I saying then? I can't remember. Check what that text was right now. Probably some bullshit political text I don't want to fucking hear from or something. So, let me see. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Thank fucking God, dude. Tomorrow. I don't have to put up with the shit anymore after that then. I mean, I'm sure it'll go all the way through tomorrow afternoon and evening and stuff like that, all the way to fucking elections, what it is there, till they finally, you know, call the polls and shit like that, like 8 or 9, whatever it is, night. But yeah, it's just such a fucking, like, just shut up. Leave me alone, dude. Like, how'd you get my number? Like, for real, like, leave me alone, people. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not going to donate to your campaigns at the last fucking 5 seconds. Like, seriously. Get the hell out of my face. You know, I'll tell you what, if I was like one of these people that was on the fence and stuff, and I was getting this many text messages from the Republican Party all the time, dude, like, I'd be like, you know what, fuck you guys, I'm voting Democrat now, is what it is. Like, just on principle alone. And I'm sure they have swayed some people that way is what it is, just for that shit alone, dude. Because it's like, yeah, like why the fuck would you like keep bothering people with like stupid political text when it doesn't do anything, dude? It's like, yeah, just leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like, you know. I guess a Pennsylvania judge ruled that I guess Elon Musk actually can give some money away then to Pennsylvania voters or something like that, which it's kind of fucked up because in some ways it technically should be considered vote buying at that point, but at the same time it's like it'd be no different than what that piece of shit Andrew Yang did some years ago now, where he was literally fucking giving supporter base the UBI shit is what it is there. So I mean, I think they're both criminal at that point, to be honest with you guys, because they fucking are. But yeah, that's what it is, man. So anyway, what was that right now? I don't even remember now. Oh yeah, that's right. We're doing everything. Here's what it is. Oh, got bingo starting up. What the hell? That was unexpected. And we really have fucking bingo today. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just probably do that tomorrow. What it does then. Mostly because I don't want to be up for another 6 hours having to do the shit. Then is what it is. Actually, wait. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, maybe I can't do that. Actually, if that be the case, then. So, now I think about it. I don't know if I have enough. Now I think about it. I don't know if I have enough rubies on hand to do anything with it. That was the problem. So that might be an issue myself right now, even. But yeah, that's not good, man. Anyways, yeah, let me check this shit right now. So that'd be 10 minutes on that one right now for that. Got our 7 days of survival. A couple hundred rubies there. Do our thing there. Grab our stuff here. And go after this sherry. Here's what it is. Yeah, I actually got everything done from my rescue rig on my other account last night. So I don't got to worry about any of that now. So that's good, I guess. But yeah, that's what it is, man. We were just under the threshold to do the hell thing in the secondary region. We needed to have like 6 more people, I think is what it was, to do that. So we had to do the epic one instead. The only real difference between the hell and the other one there is that you're basically doing in the legendary one when you get to which one is it right now? The exercise yard. There's actually a secondary thing there where you can basically get a free long range transmission if you complete that task. Specifically, is what it is there. So I'm pretty sure that's the only really difference there is what it'd be then. So apparently my Shane got upped by 1, and so did my Heather character. So that's good. Finally got Governor to 5-3. And now I'm working on doing Vengeful Governor right now. I got 10 of 50 on that one. Oh, they also upped the thing way high now because it used to be 5, I believe, up into this season. And now for the Strongest Survivor, you're getting 10. You're getting 4 on the one and then 6 on the other is what it is for the 41 million. So that's obviously good. Yeah, I can't purchase any extra stuff for the bingo, unfortunately. I don't remember them saying we had bingo coming up at all, for that matter. It's crazy. So we got explosive situation coming up tomorrow. We got a season skirmish coming up the next day. I don't remember seeing the bingo up there at all, so they must have done that immediately. That's what it is there, dude. That's crazy. Fucking nuts, dude. So kind of bothersome actually on that one because not knowing it was there. So if I had known that, I would have been immediately right there as soon as the thing happened on one of the accounts because it would have given me an immediate bingo card then. So yeah, I think I will do some stuff right now is what it is for this then, if that be the case. Give me my 10-minute markers and stuff like that is what it'll be then. So and just do up my my phone to at least ensure that every hour I'll have a thing there, so it is then, so that'll work out well. But yeah, I was able to talk this the dude who was buying the place. We were talking about the issue that's on the ballot right now for this election cycle, and I was like, yeah, dude, like this is how bad this actually is. Because he was like, yeah, I never got a chance to look into it, like what's the deal with it, is what it is, and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, it's terrible, like. And I was explaining to him like just how bad it actually is, and he's like, Jesus criminy. And I was like, yeah, I can't believe it's even on the ballot at all for that matter because of how clearly unconstitutional it actually is what it is. And I was telling him, I was like, I'm pretty sure that they actually did some shady shit to even get this on the ballot. That's what it is, dude. So, and he's like, yeah, it sounds like it. So, but yeah, it became a whole thing then, and it worked out. So where he's gonna be a no vote on it then, thankfully. So there's that, and that's good. Works out for everybody in that one. So that's the second or third person now that I've talked to in the past couple of years that I've been able to get them to vote the opposite way then because of how shitty this crap actually is what it is then. So but yeah, it's sad that it even gets on our ballots what it isn't at all, dude. But again, that's the Democrat trickery for you and fuckery and everything else like that's what it is there. So but yeah, so anyways. But see where I'm at right now with this whole thing. Let me see this shit right now. So yeah, so basically what happens is you'll end up having a situation there where you got people who are doing all kinds of shady crap is what it is there, and nobody really cares, it seems like. And then unfortunately people that do care, don't really have the sway of the voter base, unfortunately. So it becomes the whole situation at that point then. But anywho. But yeah, bingo's going on right now, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get as much of this open as possible right now, and the accounts that I can. Pop some extra rubies into here. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just do a whole bunch of these ones right now, so it'll be... Get some 50s up in that bitch. Okay, so let's do our bingo cards for that for later. Hope we can get a good bingo later on that too as well. Nice, got a 12-hour shield right now. One thing I have noticed a lot recently more is that I am spending more money on the 12-hour shields now. Or not more money, but more clan points on the 12-hour shields what it is there. And it actually is working out well for me then in the long run because it's allowing me to get further ahead and stuff. So, but yeah, it's pretty nice, honestly. So, Go ahead and do my till the bitter end stuff since it's the first time the battle thing opened so far, so I can get my 10 punches on that one. And I will grab the 240 on that thing as well. Yeah, right now it's I can get 25 anvils now because it was 20 before that. So, and yeah, it worked out well. Like I said, I think in this case, in the Season X's, I think what they did was they took all the last Season X commendation points away. Didn't even say anything about it, and then just simply replaced that stuff with like anvils and other stuff as what it is there, because I noticed that was all gone when the maintenance was over, whatever the case be. And then I had like a bunch more anvils than I should have in my things what it was at the time, to where I was able to build an entire suit of armor basically. So, and that's huge, honestly, when you think about it, because I didn't have anywhere near that before that. So, yeah, definitely worked out well for sure, though. But anyway, yeah, I do like the practice thing. Here's what it is. It's a fun game for sure. So, and then now it's basically just getting my bingo on for the next X amount of hours then. And yeah, plan for tomorrow is basically my cousin's getting up ass early to go early vote then, as early as possible is what he said. And then he's going to give me a call in the morning, probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that would be my guess, to then take me over to go vote. And then from there, the plan is going to be I'm going to take the water jugs with me, so that way we can go directly from voting to go fill the jugs then, and then get back here with the water as quick as possible then as well. And then we will simply go and do trying to think now. Yeah, I think the plan right now is I'm gonna do the water, and then on our way back, I think I'm gonna try to stop at a place to get a lottery ticket then for tomorrow's drawing, and maybe pick up a couple things as well on top of that then while I'm there. And then after that, it'll be me coming home. That's what it'll be, and just basically chilling for the rest of the day then, and starting to pack up some stuff, obviously, and from the bedroom there, so that way I can have, won't be an issue, and we'll be able to start maneuvering shit around too, for that matter, in the bedrooms and whatnot when time comes. So for this coming weekend. So anyway, I didn't realize I still had 5 left from the last one now. Interesting. Whatever. Anyway, what was I saying then? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'd be going back to the bingo stuff there. The problem with the bingo is that it costs so damn much for a card, dude. It should not be 1,000 for for 2 cards. Is what it is there. It should be like 100 a piece maybe for a card. And you should be able to buy at least like 4 from them is what it is. Or at least they should be able to give you more stuff for the cards and not, fuck you over constantly is what it is there. Because that's another thing too with the game, is it's like, even when they give you like the 20 extra cards, 30 extra cards, whatever it is there, they're still fucking you over, dude, at the end of the day. It's like the other day they gave us the spooky things, what it is or whatever. And I was thinking, okay, they're going to give us more of those cool candies. They're, worth good shiz, what it is or whatever. No, what they gave us was basically a couple fucking knife throws. And it's like, dude, the knife event's not even going on right now. What the hell are you doing here? It's like it made no sense at all, honestly. It was like, it made zero fucking logical sense at all, dude. So, yeah, it's just nonsense bullshit is what it is, honestly. So, I'm just thinking to myself, like, what are you guys doing over here, man? Like, what the fuck? So, yeah, I don't know, man. That being said, the practice thing for the punches and shit, I was able to finally get enough stuff and a few of them to get some more upgrades and whatnot. And I was actually doing real well on the things the other day. I got a couple epic stuffs or whatever it was there. So yeah, right now in my third account here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, So I got 10 of 18 right now is what it is. And I am, if I can unlock 3 of these guys, which is overpower, free game, and finish them off, they will automatically upgrade by 1 when that happens. Otherwise, if I can get them to 100 fragments, I can just unlock them that way is what it is there. And then eventually it would be, if I pulled them after the fact, then it would be just, automatically a fragmentation would just hit on the things what it is for that card. Then I think that, I want to say if you get the card again or something, it's worth like 50, I want to say, give or take. I could be wrong about that overall amount, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's worth. So it's not bad, though. It's not bad at all. The difference there, obviously, is that, having this thing or that thing, like eventually it's going to be a situation where, you're going to have to deal with something. And I think, unfortunately, there's a lot of various bullshit there that people don't want to deal with is what it is there. So, and that being said, though, they really do need to start giving out more fragmentation, or not more fragmentation. They need to start giving out more rubies per thing is what it is there, dude, because it sucks how much they're giving out right now, and it's no good, man, for anybody. So. Pizza's got a little bit air cold right now. One thing I did notice too, though, is that after they redid the maintenance here for the epic fragments and stuff, I can still get my second season region, or not my second season, my secondary region there in the 230s is what it is there. They upped it from 3 to 4 fragments now. And I think when they got to Season X, it was at 5 at one point before they got it entirely then. So I assume they'll go away entirely at some point in the future. Which is bullshit, because they should just still give it to you in the Season X is what it is. It should just be 5 fragments at that point then. For X amount then. We got 20 minutes from now for our things to reset then. So I should try to bring my guys back for that one anyway. Do at least one of these anyways. If I can. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright. Got a little bit of stuff from my strongest survivor. Let's see. Construction craze. Building, construction, ruby spend, short range, long range, junkyard, purchase ruby pack, and then gathering of stuff. Okay. Well, that's good enough. So go ahead and see if I got anything that could upgrade enough here. So we got 5 days left on that dude, 2 days left on that dude. We got just over 2 days in speed ups right now. So I guess I will do a well. So not that I really want to do that well, but again, semantics. Gotta do it, man. So okay, let's see. So we got to get specialized already. So then it would just be doing our dog daily stuff right now. That's another thing too, how much the fucking dogs cost in this game is just astronomical, dude. think instead of 600, should be about 60 or 70, honestly, per dog. So I was watching a thing recently too, where it was showing how crazy it is to have to deal with certain things. But anyway, and like I was telling my cousin, going back to fuckery of government, like they're still screwing me out of my part of my check as it is right now until I leave this place. And it's like they need not only giving me my full check, they need to be giving me other stuff on top of that, then including like, you know, an EBT card again or something like that. So I got some fucking food or something. Unless we just go to fucking food banks and feed myself that way, because yeah, the entire rent check right now is basically what's covered with the shit I'm getting right now is what it is. So it just sucks, dude. Like it's no good at all. So anyway. Yeah. No good at all, man. No good at all. There, so that's 43, almost 4,400. So put a couple more dogs down on that one. If I can. Okay, that should be enough then. Yep. Get my chest. Yeah, now I can get Call to Arms to White fragments too out of this. So that'll be nice because now from now on I can do it every Sunday. I can get at least, I think, 5 or more. Maybe it's even 6 actually. Per the dog things then, and it'll be at least like 10 to 12 a week then. And then plus from now on, when I do Scavenge Rush next time around, then in like another week or so from now, I'll be able to get that Call to Arms away from that as well. So I think between the Scavenge Rush and like that Sunday daily thing, so it is there, I should have enough Call to Arms to White fragments to get to White. That is what it is as a new character at some point in the next like 2 weeks or so. So that should be fun. And for sure, definitely worth it. So, but anyways, but yeah, other than that though, that's pretty much what I'm at for the day right now. Looks like every account is pretty much the same for the 7 days. It's the first day was 200 rubies, and it is 3 long ranges, 6 long ranges, 200 minutes of speed ups, and 10 axles. Day 5 is another 200 rubies. Day 6 is another 200 minutes of speed ups, and then day 7 is another 6 long ranges and another 15 axles. And then if you buy the $20 pass things, what it is here, the first day you got 75 long ranges and 200 or 2,000 rubies. Day 2 is 1,000 rubies and 2,500 speed ups. Day 3 is 110 long ranges and 10 axles. Day 4 is another 1,000 rubies and 2,500 speed ups. Day 5 is another 1,000 rubies and 2,500 speed ups. Day 6 is the same thing. And then day 7 is 150 long ranges and 15 more axles. So potentially if you're paying $20, you're getting axles, what it is then, and a shitload of fucking long ranges, which potentially are going to be good in the long run for Maggie's event coming up in the next couple of days. Here it will be then. So, in fact, I don't know if they updated that or not right now. Let me check the thing right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, they have not done that yet. Let's check the. Are we having a maintenance later? Is the question. That's what I just realized now, because I may have just fucked myself in the long run on that one by doing what I did right now with the bingo. So let me go look at the thing right now and see what it says. So we got game news. Doesn't say anything about that. About patch notes. Okay, last patch was the 30th. I swear to God, this is something the other day about us having another thing here, but I could be wrong about that, though. Maybe I am wrong. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not seeing anything right now. Let me look at general discussion just to be clear. Oh, goddamn, that was loud as fuck. Forgot my thing was that loud. Turn that down a little bit then. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so. No. Yeah, Discord was announced. Here's lines we cross. Okay, that was today. Okay. So apparently we're doing that like the last hour of the fucking day or something. Uh-huh. So, I guess. Huh. Jesus. Let's see. Yeah. NE is going to be going live here in about an hour and a half, give or take. What the fuck? Apparently people made Kamala into a furry or something. Oh my god, bro. People are fucking insane, dude. They really are psychotic. I truly do believe that nowadays, dude. Like, the people are just fucking out of their goddamn minds. Oh shit, I just realized I got my Universal statue now that I can build up. Is there any requirement? Oh, yeah. Shit. Yeah, I gotta have a level 25 square for my 4 and a level 10 for my 5 to do that one. And it's only a level 2 right now for that one. The other one is a level 22, going to level 23 right now in a few days. So that sucks. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. That was done right there. We're up to 5 mil on that bad boy. We have, where's my thing right now? We're almost at 10 mil for the thing on this. So we want to get, what is the deal on this for again? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so we got construction, short and long range speed ups, grabs, and then all the gathering stuff. All right, cool. I forget what was added to that. I feel like there was something added to that, but I can't remember what it was now. Because I said something was going to be added to that whole thing. Let me go look up the Discord again real fast. Because it should say it in that last update then. Let's see. Patch notes. Okay, day 1 got the assembling workshop. Season X got the workshop and also gym. And then day 2, okay, that's what it was. Day 2 got the grab and long and short ranges. Okay, so it used to be just construction and then gathering is the only things that were there for that. So it added in long range, short range, and then junkyard grabs. So yeah, it's not too bad then, I guess. It could be worse, obviously, but yeah, that's what it is, man. So go ahead and start grabbing on my dudes here for the go-betweens. But yeah, it's just crazy to think about how close we are to just psychotic insanity from some of these people, man. Just the absolute fucking lunacy of some of these individuals. So it's like I was talking to the dude that's buying the place right now, about some of these Democrats that are trying to run for the Ohio General Assembly this year is what it is. And I was like, yeah, you got this one dude that they put up on the ballot now who took over for the trans person that got kicked off because they were fucking lying on the application of who they really were is what it is there. Because in the state of Ohio, you have to use your biological name is what it is that you're born with. Like you can't use some other thing no matter what unless you and well specifically what it is supposed to be if you've done that in the last 5 years is what it is. And this person supposedly has changed their name in like the last year or two is what it was then before they tried to run then. And it's like, yeah, it's absolute deception, dude, because you're not letting people know who the fuck you are, and in your past life you were a fucking convicted felon, pretty much is what it is there. And it's like, how are you even allowed to run at all for that matter? My question is on that one. So really, it's just Democrats trying to run ineligible candidates that are clearly criminals at that point. And yeah, so they basically did a switch from this person to some other dude, then is what it is. And this dude's a fucking convicted felon too, pretty much. Except he was able to plea bargain down a felony into a misdemeanor. So it is, dude. And it's like, even still, like the motherfucker shouldn't be on the goddamn ballot. Period. So it's like, the fuck, man. Like it's like you can't find people that aren't criminals to run for your fucking party, dude. Jesus, you know, like it's pathetic, is what it is. So anyway, but yeah, it's very like, just like, damn, man. Anyway, what was I saying then? Yeah, but yeah, it's just pathetic and disgusting at the same time as what it is there, and like I said, it's just very, very sad in general. But let's see where am I with this whole thing. I was doing survival challenge. Okay, I'm almost done with that right now. I just need to do my dog grabs is what it is here, and see if I can't get some stuff done on this then if that'd be the case. But yeah, I was basically telling that dude that, and he's like, yeah, that's ridiculous, man. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all these fucking people, like they just don't give a shit about the law. Apparently, what it is. It's like they're trying to talk shit about this other dude that was already holding the office right now, who's going to be out at the end of the year is what it is. Because he tried over Congress it was then and failed. And they've been trying to accuse him of domestic abuse and stuff like that for years and stuff. Even though when you look into the story, it was specifically him beating the shit out of his stepfather, who was beating on his mom at the time. So it was basically a son protecting his mother from an abusive stepfather is what it is there. And that's why he was able to plea bargain easily down to hit for his crime is what it is there. But this other guy that actually is running for the Democrats there this year, this motherfucker is admitting that he's a fucking like hardcore felon, or at least should be anyway, and was like basically done a rigged system and stuff like that because of racial shit. Because he is black, and was able to basically use his racial privilege at that point to essentially plea bargain down to a fucking misdemeanor so he can run for office with this then, dude. And it's like, what the hell, bro? Like, fucking ridiculous what it is, man. So, and that's one thing I have seen in this country, honestly, over the years, is the whole black privilege thing is actually a real thing, not fucking white privilege like they want to sit there and claim. So, but anyway, it's semantics, honestly, dude. It's in the long run, it doesn't really matter, honestly, because people are going to use their shit to their own advantage no matter what. If they can get one over on you, they will. Is what it is. So, just like everything else, here's what it is, and that's what I'm saying. Like the game, here's what it is. Going back full circle. Hopefully, I'll be able to get this stuff for bingo done then before, whatever, and I can get like a decent sleep here for a few hours anyway, and then wake up tomorrow morning at like, I don't know, 5:36, something like that's what it is there. Maybe jump in the shower real quick and then do a couple things and grab some leftover pizza would be my guess, honestly, for breakfast. And then essentially, I think what I'll do tomorrow then for the election then is what it is I'll get the 6-pack while we're that's another thing I'm gonna do while we're at actually. On the way back, I'm gonna go to a Walmart then, and I'll just buy the shit myself. Is what it is then. So I'll get the 6-pack then. I will get a too as well at that place. I might pick up some ammo actually on that one, some 22 or something like that, if I can get a brick or something kind of cheaper on the thing or something, depending if they have it in stock or not. So probably pick up a brick of that then, if that be the case, and then so yeah, get the ammo, get the pizza, and then I will simply or not. What am I saying now? Not pizza. Yeah, get the ammo, get the 12-pack, and then from there it would be shit. I'm trying to think. What I'm saying now. I can't remember offhand. Obviously, I'm completely blanking out right now. Yeah, so get the ammo to just have around is what it is then. Get the 12-pack, and then it would be grab a one of the pizzas from that place that I haven't had in a while, so I can have that in a few days into the week, wherever it is there. And then from there, I will simply come back home then, is what it would be, and just chill out and start working on some stuff for the days it would be then. I don't know what the hell I grabbed off of here, but it wasn't what I wanted to, I think. No, I guess I didn't grab anything up. That's weird. Strange. I don't know. That was odd. So. But yeah, so anyway. What was I saying then? But yeah, so basically I was talking to the dude who's buying the place then, and we were discussing some various stuff about crime and just how bad some of the Democrat Ranger series are coming out, as what it is then, and everything like that. But yeah, going back to the game itself though, there's a lot of things that are worth it, but there's a lot of things that aren't worth it. Honestly, I think truthfully that 7 Days of Survival should be like maybe a $10 thing at most. If it was $10, I might seriously consider it. But that's the problem, though. It's not. It's 20, and I'm just like, yeah. There's a bit, because the thing is, it's not really like it's 20 because you think about it, it would be 20 per account that I want to do it in, obviously. So it's like potentially it could be all the way to $80 fucking what it is then, and it's like, yeah, it'd be one thing if it was like 20 or it's like 10 or whatever the case be, but then it's like you got to potentially triple or quadruple that if that be the case then. And it's like, yeah, I'm not willing to spend that kind of money then, because that's when it starts getting in. And again, that goes back to microtransaction gaming, right? It's like, if you do one thing where it's like, a $5 here, $10 there, whatever it is, there's something like that, versus, you start looking into it harder then, and you start realizing like, oh yeah, you're not actually paying like $5 or $10. You're paying, this much this time, and you're paying this much the next time is what it is. And then eventually becomes like, throughout that year, you're actually paying like quite a bit of money at the end of the day then. Which is why I've only done the war passes a couple times. What it is there, and that might be too where it came from. Actually, now I think about it, because going back to fuck, what am I thinking? Yeah, going back to the anvils and shit. I'm almost wondering if that's what it came through the war pass thing. Is what it is there, because I'm looking back into that now. Maybe not though. Yeah, I guess not. I know they updated the thing though, is what it was, because I guess they had done they had upped the amount of various combat stuff you get every time now, is what it is, by like 10 or something. So that was a different thing, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. It's whatever it is what it is. So, but yeah, it's not. Like I said, it's not a bad game, but like at the same time, it's definitely, it favors people that want to pay money into it, unfortunately. And the problem with that is, this is not that you would have that disparity. It's that when you have such a disparity that you're like, claiming you're going to address it as a game developer at that point, but then you're not doing shit to actually address it at the end of the day, and you're just letting it fucking flourish and stuff. That's where the problems come in at, and that's where the issues come in at, is because you're actively lying to the player base at that point then and being like, oh yeah, we're totally going to address this shit, but you're not doing a damn thing to address it. What it is then, dude, and you're just letting it keep on is what it is, to the point that even the people that were paying to win previously are like, you know what, fuck you. Like, we're not paying it anything at all anymore, motherfucker. So, you know, who knows? But like I said, only time will tell, and it's just a matter of time before, you know, things do hopefully change. But again, if I was paying for war passes and stuff like that, I definitely wouldn't do it until a certain time, which is, yeah, it's still $375 for the current one that ends in 21 days. So if it became the 620 something after that, though, I would definitely immediately pay for one in the second region then potentially, just because, you know, in order to get further ahead is what it is there. Or I don't know if I'd actually pay another $10 on that one, because even then it's still $10 more then. So it's hard to say, man. But because another $10 I could have towards, you know, food later on, so it isn't or something. Even when I paid tonight for that, like, it probably wasn't worth it, honestly, given the fact that I was able to go buy. Actually, it's pretty sad that I got basically, see, 2 pizzas and a thing for, it was just under $20, and I gave them the tip, obviously. So, which the saddest part is, if I was able to go pick this up myself, honestly, it would have been like $14. So I would have been able to save like $6 basically on that one, just not having it delivered, obviously. But unfortunately, not having a vehicle and no way to get out of here to go get it, then it's kind of, you know, it is what it is at that point. So, but yeah, it just kind of blows, dude. So anyway, but yeah, it's the whole thing, man. So, but my whole plan, though, is that eventually it's going to be doing things the correct way and getting it all done the right way is what it is there, and hopefully we'll have to get ahead that way is what it is there. So, but yeah, my plan right now is going to be, like I said, depending on how Season 8 goes in this new region, and I assume we'll do an 8X on top of that then without being able to transfer or relocate or whatever the case be then. And if that is the case, I have to be here for basically 90 days then. So that'd be, let's figure this out, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 63, 70, 77, 84. So that'd essentially be like the first week of February, essentially. Should be roughly 90 days, give or take. So it'd be probably sometime in February is my guess, honestly. So, you know, in February, it might be a situation where I decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go someplace else now. Else now is what it is, and then I actually have to pay money at that point then. So it'd be a couple dollars there, would be my assumption then. So if that be the case, and I do have to do that, obviously, like, I don't have to sit there and, you know, blow through a bunch of money I don't have right now is what it is then. So I would prefer to just, you know, do what I can and go from there, basically. So, but anywho, but yeah, my plan right now is, like I said, it'll just be doing what I got to do, try to get ahead, and hopefully it works out in the long run, but I have no idea if that'll happen or not. So, you know, nothing else. It'd be nice if somebody would have my back, obviously, in this whole thing. But like I said, I think I kind of halfway think I fucked up is what it is. And like I said, I'll take it on the chin for that one. Because, ooh, ears like whistling right now, really weird. And by that I mean it's like dead whistling, basically. It's like kind of thing like that where you can't really hear what it is, which is not good because I haven't had that in a while now. I know it's usually from you losing hearing is what it's supposed to be from. So yeah, definitely not good at all on that one, man. So anyway, but yeah, so it's a whole thing now. But yeah, plan for tomorrow is get up early, go vote, run a couple errands, and then be home and ready to go again for the rest of the day then and do some stuff after that. That's what it is. Most likely what's going to happen is, honestly, I'm probably going to go do everything I said before, which is go vote, go get water, go run to the store on the way back is what it is there, pick up, some drinkage for Tuesday night then. And then most likely it'll be probably take a nap is what I'm thinking right now. Because depending on how well I sleep between, tonight and tomorrow morning, then if I only get a few hours of sleep, whatever the case be, it might be a situation where I'm just dragging ass at that point. And it's like, if that is the case, then yeah, I'm going to come home and take a fucking immediate nap for several hours, what it is then. And then after I get up from that nap, then I would go grab a couple of boxes, what it is then, and then do that stuff and proceed to start filling some boxes, what would be then. And, doing what needs to be done to start gathering shit from the bedroom there and start putting stuff away in boxes and whatnot, and then totes, etc. And being able to actually move a bunch of stuff out then this coming weekend will be then for when we actually do have to move the shit out. That's what it is. So that way I can have, stuff moved out and whatnot, and then it won't be an issue. And then we can just have simply all of the different things that need to be moved around and whatnot are all in the same places to be then. So, and like I said, maybe buy a lock for the garage or something then. So we can put on the side or some shit like that so it can't be fucked with or whatever then. So if that is the case, then we should be in good shape after that. Then is what we'll be. So. All right, got my 12 mil on that guy. But yeah, Scotty seems like a good dude though. Definitely somebody I think I could rely on if shit would hit the fan then. So, and that's good to have those connections, obviously, because that'd be the case. It's like another person for potentially a future mag is what it is then. So, but yeah, my plan right now, like I said, is going to be do what I need to do tomorrow, and then hopefully I can, get things done as quickly as possible and get out as soon as possible as it'll be then, and then move on with the rest of the days it'll be then. So, and yeah, pretty much it'll just be, do what I need to do and mosey on down the road kind of a thing. And then from there, it would just be doing my deal and, moving things around. And eventually it will just be obviously moving out of here at some point in the next few weeks is what it is then. And hopefully by then it'll be all good to go. And it's not, fucking World War III or God forbid fucking economy collapses and we're in, full-blown grid down situation, Great Depression style, because pretty sure at that point the shit ain't for sale anymore. Because, like, if cash is worthless, dude, like, what are you gonna do? Give me your good looks at that point, bro? Like, I don't think you're paying off anything at that point, man. So at that point, land is worth way more money than actual physical currency is then. So yeah. And at that point, the banks can just go fuck themselves at that point then, dude. Like, try to seize this place and I'll find out real quick how fucking much it's worth to my family then. So, and to me specifically is what it is then. So, essentially, I'm just saying fuck around and find out. Just to be clear on that one. So, but hopefully it doesn't come to that though. Hopefully it never comes to that actually, but yeah, I hope it'll just go through. Everything will be good, and economy will be good, and Trump will win tomorrow, and then have a lot more money potentially coming in then after the fact or something maybe. And if nothing else, in the long run, if I do end up, becoming like a county commissioner or something like that, is what it is down the road. Like, it ain't gonna matter because it would just be me having a regular job. That's what it would be, and disability wouldn't really be an issue. That's what it is. So it'd be a temporary thing really at this point, which hopefully that'll be the case, and it won't really be anything that needs to be like long term anyway. Because I don't want to rely on the government for stuff. Is what it is, honestly. Because then it basically makes you into a slave to them at that point. Then I'm not a fan of that, obviously. So never been a fan of that kind of stuff, honestly. Because my thought process is like, yeah, there's no reason to be, a bitch to the government kind of thing is what it is there. So I would much rather be able to just make my own money. But at the time right now, it's like, unless I'm literally holding a political office at that point, there's not really a whole lot of jobs I could do otherwise than that, dude. Like, I can't physically do manual labor because my back is totally fried. And the fact that I'm like, as heavy set as I am right now and need to. One thing I do need to do is I need to get some kind of something to work out with, is what it is then. I know there's like a little pedal bike thing it's not a pedal bike, but it's I forget what they call them. I saw it years ago when I was watching like infomercials at night or something. That's what it was. Or it was like an infomercial about something I was watching at like 2-3 in the morning or something like that, where it was like this little, it almost looks like, I would say roughly about the size of a hoverboard, more or less. And it's like a stationary device that has like two pedals on either side of it, is what it is there. And basically what it is that you like set it on the floor or whatever, and as you're like sitting in a chair, it's a way to make it so that you can have like better mobility in your legs and shit, is what it is there. And it's a way for like people that have like either like basically like older folks that have like various issues and stuff like that with like mobility issues and things like that, or like can't have like varicose veins or something. That's what it is, or something. Like, it's a way for them to like deal with that kind of stuff and not have it be like issues or whatever anymore. So yeah, my thought process on that whole thing is like, maybe look into that if that be the case, see how much that actually is. Maybe get one of those or something then, and then like every day it would be me going out there and doing what I need to do then, and end up doing some stuff to be able to then turn around and have the ability to make myself better off and make myself overall, more physically fit and stuff like that down the road, is what it is there. And then eventually it would just be, have maybe a new place, have a new workout routine or something like that. Then where it's like, get up and then I go over here and I do this and, try to do some stretches or something. And then, maybe like some sit-ups or some jumping jacks or something maybe. And eventually it would just be kind of a non-issue is what it is then, it would be me just figuring out stuff and being able to, get ahead is what it is then. And hopefully that'll be the case and I can actually do that stuff. And then if that is the case, it won't really be an issue anymore. And it would just be, me actually being able to, maybe actually have a job of some kind of, or something. That'll be the case then. So now granted, like, I would prefer to do something my own that would be like very minimal shit, honestly. But at the same time, it's like, it is what it is, man. So I don't know. I'm sure I could probably work for somebody at this point, honestly, if I needed to, like just doing like some very minimal work for them, if that be the case then. Now, granted, the problem with that is if I do get a job like that, then we'll just start to cut off my, disability issues is what it is there. So it becomes a whole thing on that one then. So yeah. Like and that's the problem, right? It always comes back to, you got to worry about yourself at this point, and like, God forbid, like, you can't get anywhere fucking ahead at that point because government's just gonna fuck you in the ass, and that's what it is, dude. I was watching this video this morning. Actually, it was saying something similar to that. Actually, where it was this guy talking about I forget what he said at this point, but it was basically him saying how, as a single guy or whatever the case be, he was like a little bit bad off or whatever, and he needed like just a little bit of help is what it is. But yet, because he had like any job at all, like he couldn't get nothing is what it was there, dude. And it's just fucked up is what it is, dude. And again, it goes back to, you know, like even just giving somebody like a fucking like, you know, like $50 fucking like gift card or something like that kind of a thing there, dude. So they could have like the ability to buy some groceries or something like that would be nice at this point, you know, especially when you got the government being the ones that fucked it up like that. So I don't know. I mean, truthfully, I think we could do away with inflation very quickly. It would just be mass deportation of a bunch of illegals in this country. The same thing with housing and stuff. Like our housing wouldn't have to be $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 a month for fucking rent, when you could just kick the illegals the fuck out of this country and take back all those houses then, and then rent's like half the fucking price it used to be is what it is then. So, but until that's done, unless ever going to change on that one though. So, you know, yeah, just sucks, dude. But anyway, damned if you do, damned if you don't, basically at this point, honestly, in history. So, you know, it's like, what's even the fucking point anymore, man? Who knows anymore, man? I would like to think that we're going to be better off nation, but yeah. More and more I'm looking into it, it's just like, unless something drastically changes, yeah, it ain't going to happen, dude. So, it would take a seriously drastic change for shit to change right now, is what it is. And I'm not even sure Trump getting backing will be enough. So, you'd almost have like that red wave they always talked about in 22, that piece of shit McConnell basically, you know, sliced off basically at that point then. You know, because that's basically what that piece of shit did, because he's a scumbag, old motherfucking rhino. If it wasn't for that asshole, we probably would have had a red wave in 22. But yeah, we're going to basically a red tsunami at this point, honestly, in the next day or so. Things actually change then. So you'd have to be almost every single incumbent Democrat at this point being put out of office or something then, if that be the case. I don't see that happening right now. I mean, the majority of them getting kicked out would be nice, but like, yeah, unless it's like a shit ton to where you could take back like full control of everything then in the next, you know, 6 months or something, and guarantee that we're not going to be fucked over by another port strike or something else like that. Like, yeah, I don't know, man, but either way, I don't know if I can actually show what I'm playing right now or not, because sometimes it lets me present, sometimes it doesn't actually. All that being said, I think no, it's fucking up again now. That being said, I know we're almost 2 hours in right now, and I know my thing doesn't have too much time left on it. So I think I got about another 20 minutes or so before it hits full capacity then. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a call it a day on this one then, because I got stuff I got to do in the next little bit here, and then eventually it'll be I plan on watching NEA stream here in about the next half hour or so, give or take 45 minutes, whatever it's going to be now. And he starts up then at 9. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and finish off what I'm eating this pizza right now. And hopefully it's still in the boxes. It's still kind of warm. I doubt it is. It's probably all pretty cool to the air at this point. But yeah, I definitely want to get the extra grease off that second pizza then, because I didn't get a chance to do that earlier than it was. So last thing I want is all that crap in there. But yeah, anyway, so that's where I'm at right now. And yeah, it is what it is, man. So hopefully things will work out for the best, but you know, I'm prepared for the worst at this point, dude. And I'll definitely be doing some things tomorrow then to ensure my safety for sure. So, especially when I'm out and about in Canton, because fuck being out in Canton, especially when I'm wearing a MAGA hat tomorrow. Like, Yeah, you may hear a story of Canton Man gets involved in armed conflict over a hat. So, and yeah, that would definitely be me at that point, dude. Because it'd be some dude trying to fuck with me with a MAGA hat or something like that, and that's like, tries to do something to me, and then I have to defend myself against their asses. What it is, then that would be no good either way. Because I think no matter what, I'd actually lose on that one. But hopefully, it wouldn't come to that though. But who knows? So, but either way, that's what my plan is for tomorrow. Though, is I'll go out, do some stuff, and do what needs to be done, and go from there, and move out and see what happens. And I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, until later. It's been fun. It's been real. Like I said, the game is fun, but TWDS definitely needs to be. People need to figure out how to do that better. Is what it is then, and be more willing to give people at least a 6 to 8 hour heads up on that whole thing, and not like fucking, like 20 minutes before it starts, just fucking enact it or whatever. That when people are sleeping then. So, but yeah, it just sucks, man. But hopefully the next one will be better than that one, though. But only time will tell. So, one thing I do appreciate with the TWDS events now is that they're actually giving out, and this happened about maybe 2 or 3 months ago now they started doing this. Maybe a little bit longer, not even. Sometime during the summer, I believe is what it was there. So, maybe more like June or July even. So, maybe more like 4 or 5 months now. But yeah, they did an update one time, and what it used to be was it would just be the clan points and stuff like that. But now they're actually doing, when you hit like certain benchmarks and stuff, they're actually giving you hours of speed ups for construction and stuff like that on there. So, and then obviously the boxes and stuff like that too now for the resources and things like that. So it'd be like your meat, your veggies, etc. there. And yeah, it's all good then. So it definitely helps out. Like that alone right there was a big boost to the free to play side, and they need to do more of that honestly in this game. And like I said, I think really when it comes to the Ruby sets, if you're able to be a free to play and get all the way to a level 25 town hall, they need to double that shit what it is right now, dude. Instead of being 1,000 a day for rubies, it needs to be 2,000 a day for rubies. Because even 2,000 a day for rubies right now would be just enough to like barely scrape by with what you need to do throughout the day is what it is then in the game. So, because otherwise you're underwater all the time. And at least with 2,000 rubies a day, it would at least allow you to have some extra stuff to go and get, like I said, the what do you call those things now? Be able to get like an extra card or two for bingo or something like that. What it is there. So, and really, for God's sakes, like start doing Ruby Rush during these fucking events, dude. Like if you know people are going to be sending like thousands of rubies on bingo, like have a fucking Ruby Rush in place. There's what it is there every single time. Or at minimum, just have the Ruby Rush in place for like a month or something. That's what it is there. So people have like a month so they can, if they're going to spend anything at that point, they can still, get some ahead is what it is then. So anyway. But yeah, other than that, though, that's the biggest changes I would make in the game right now if I had the ability to do so as a developer and stuff like that to help out like everyone. But problem is developers are a bunch of greedy fucking scumbags what it is. So they're never going to do that to help out the free-to-play people, dude, because they always want that fucking money, evil money, evil money, money. So yeah, they're just a bunch of greedy sons of bitches. And on that note, that's where we're going to be at for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see y'all later. I will be doing probably a stream on Rumble tomorrow afternoon is what it'll be. Going into Honda's chat tomorrow night. That was my guess, honestly, where I'll be discussing like various things and going over potentially election fuckery is what it is then. So anyway, till later, I'll see you guys then. Peace out. Stay safe.